I am a PhD student at BU. I first heard about this program last year because I was in Alicia Borinsky's class. She mentioned this opportunity to study the work of Borges in Buenos Aires. And it seemed like an amazing opportunity to be able to read Borges' work in the city, which he loved. To see Palermo that Borges writes about, that's what I really wanted to see. Buenos Aires is a city that's produced some of the best authors in Latin American literature, like Julio Cortázar, Jorge Luis Borges, Silvina Ocampo. And for someone like myself who studies Latin American literature, it was so important for me to come to this city that has inspired so many people. I've decided to write my dissertation on Silvina Ocampo's short stories. So while I'm here, I'm taking advantage of finding very rare books that I wouldn't be able to find in the United States. I went to a used bookstore and I found a first edition book by Silvina Ocampo. It was amazing to find a first edition and to buy it and, add it to my book collection. I was talking to somebody, I think an owner of a bookstore, about this city. It's almost overwhelming. You kind of have to remind yourself to look up because you will find just amazing architecture, just these beautiful buildings, these big windows with beautiful wooden shutters. You see this hustle and bustle, but then you can sit down and have lunch for 2-3 hours. You don't really see people walking around with their Starbucks here, no. The program is something that is so unique and so wonderful. The most important thing that I've gotten out of it is being able to read the authors that I admire so much on a much more personal level. You take a literature class and you read a story, you read what happens and you say, okay, that's nice. But having this opportunity to come here, you can read a name of a street and then walk down that street. I've walked in their footsteps, which is something that's amazing, You can only do that here.